TV soap news and spoilers say that in the glittering yet treacherous world of daytime soap operas, where secrets lurk behind every manicured facade and betrayals unfold with the precision of a surgeon's scalpel, few shows have captured the raw intensity of human obsession quite like Beyond the Gates. At the heart of its most gripping storyline lies a triangle of passion, peril, and potential familial bombshells involving three captivating women: Chelsea Hamilton, the resilient yet vulnerable protagonist; Alison, her unhinged ex-lover turned stalker; and Madison, the steady neurologist who has become Chelsea's beacon of hope and love. But what if the connections between these characters run deeper than mere romantic entanglements? What if the similarities that fans have whispered about, those eerily mirrored features, the rhythmic echo in their names, the contrasting yet complementary personalities, point to a shocking truth? Could Alison and Madison be long-lost twins, separated by fate and reunited through the chaotic orbit of Chelsea's life? This speculation has ignited fervent debates across online forums, social media, and fan communities, transforming casual viewers into amateur detectives piecing together clues from every episode. In this in-depth exploration, we'll delve into the evidence, dissect the dramatic possibilities, and ponder whether Beyond the Gates will deliver the twin twist we've all been predicting, or veer into even more unpredictable territory. Buckle up, this is no mere recap. It's a dramatic odyssey through the shadows of similarity, where every glance, every whisper, could unravel the fabric of reality. Hashtag a recap of the storm, the dark turn in Chelsea's world. To fully appreciate the twin theory, we must first immerse ourselves in the tumultuous plot that has ensnared Chelsea Hamilton since the show's premiere. Played with heartbreaking vulnerability by Ronnie Rose Montilla, Chelsea is no stranger to adversity. As a member of the affluent Dupree family, a clan synonymous with wealth, power, and hidden skeletons, she's navigated everything from corporate intrigue to personal heartaches. But nothing prepared her, or the audience, for the re-emergence of Alison, her former flame whose return has plunged the narrative into a vortex of obsession and danger. It all began innocently enough, or so it seemed. Alison, portrayed with chilling intensity by an actress whose name has become synonymous with soap villainy, though we'll keep spoilers light for those catching up, first crossed paths with Chelsea in a flashback sequence that painted their past romance as a whirlwind of passion. They met at a high society gala, where sparks flew amid crystal chandeliers and whispered promises. Chelsea, fresh from a string of failed relationships, found solace in Alison's charismatic confidence. Their nights were filled with stolen kisses in moonlit gardens, intimate dinners overlooking the city skyline, and dreams of a future unmarred by the Dupree family scandals. But Alison's reluctance to commit, stemming, as later revealed, from her own fractured upbringing, drove a wedge between them. Chelsea walked away, heartbroken but determined to rebuild. Fast forward to the present, and Alison's reappearance is anything but romantic. In a plot twist that aired in mid-2025 episodes, she orchestrates a calculated comeback, professing undying love just as Chelsea begins to heal and open her heart to someone new. The tension builds gradually at first, lingering stares across crowded rooms, anonymous gifts arriving at Chelsea's doorstep, roses with thorns that draw blood, symbolizing the pain to come. Then, the story takes its infamous dark turn. In a heart-pounding sequence that had viewers gasping, Alison kidnaps Chelsea during what was supposed to be a routine evening drive. The scene is etched in dramatic detail, rain-slick streets reflecting the neon glow of the city, Chelsea's car screeching to a halt as Alison emerges from the shadows like a specter from a nightmare. "You belong to me," Alison hisses, her eyes wild with a mix of love and madness, as she forces Chelsea into a secluded cabin on the outskirts of town. The kidnapping arc spans several episodes, each more intense than the last. Alison's instability unravels in real time. She paces the dimly lit room, muttering about their destined reunion, while Chelsea, bound but unbroken, pleads for reason. Flashbacks intercut the present, revealing Alison's backstory, a childhood marked by abandonment, fostering a deep-seated fear of loss that manifests as obsessive control. Chelsea's attempts to escape are thwarted by Alison's cunning traps, locked doors reinforced with chains, windows barred like a prison cell, and even a hidden camera system that Alison monitors obsessively on her phone. The psychological torment is palpable. Alison alternates between tender caresses and explosive rages, forcing Chelsea to relive their past while erasing her present. Rescue comes dramatically, courtesy of the Dupree family's resources and a tip from an unlikely ally. Police storm the cabin in a raid that's pure soap opera spectacle, sirens blaring, flashlights cutting through the fog, shouts echoing as Alison is wrestled to the ground. She's arrested, her face a mask of defiance and despair, vowing that this isn't the end. And indeed, it isn't. Even from behind bars, Alison haunts Chelsea. Cryptic letters arrive in the mail, penned in Alison's elegant script: "Our story isn't over. I'll always be watching." Phone calls from unknown numbers whisper threats, and strange occurrences, shadowy figures lurking outside Chelsea's home, suggest Alison has accomplices or an unshakable grip on reality itself. Enter Madison, the antithesis to Alison's chaos. As Chelsea's neurologist-turned-girlfriend, Madison, debuting in June 2025 episodes, represents stability in a world gone mad. She's a brilliant doctor at the local hospital, specializing in neurological disorders, which ties neatly into Chelsea's post-kidnapping trauma. Their meet-cute is a breath of fresh air. Chelsea, seeking treatment for migraines induced by stress, finds herself drawn to Madison's calm demeanor and empathetic eyes. Madison, played with quiet strength, listens intently, her white coat a symbol of healing. Their relationship blossoms slowly, coffee dates turning into walks in the park, where Madison shares stories of her own resilient past, hinting at personal losses without delving into specifics. But even here, shadows linger. In one episode, Madison admits to an initial obsession with Chelsea upon their first meeting, a line that fans have dissected endlessly. Was it mere attraction, or something more sinister? Madison's protectiveness borders on fierce. She's quick to dismiss Alison's lingering influence, urging Chelsea to move forward. Yet, in quiet moments, Madison's gaze holds a depth that suggests hidden layers. She's the positive force, yes, organizing therapy sessions, supporting Chelsea through panic attacks with gentle reassurances. But could this facade conceal a familial tie to the very woman tormenting her lover? ## echoes of kinship, the striking similarities. At first glance, the notion of Alison and Madison as twins seems far-fetched. But peel back the layers, and the parallels emerge like ghosts from the mist, demanding attention. Physically, the resemblance is uncanny, fueling fan theories since Madison's introduction. Both women share the same striking bone structure, high cheekbones that catch the light dramatically, almond-shaped eyes that pierce with intensity, and cascading dark hair that frames their faces like a veil of mystery. Their builds are similar, slender yet athletic, moving with a grace that suggests shared genetics. Even their voices carry a melodic similarity, a subtle lilt that echoes in dialogue-heavy scenes. Fans have compiled side-by-side screenshots on platforms like Reddit and Facebook, pointing out how a certain smile from Madison mirrors Alison's smirk, or how their postures align in moments of tension. Names, too, play a pivotal role in this speculation. Alison and Madison both end with that resonant sun sound, evoking a rhythmic kinship. In soap opera lore, such naming conventions often hint at deeper connections. Think of the iconic twins in General Hospital or the sibling reveals in The Young and the Restless. It's no coincidence, writers love embedding these Easter eggs for eagle-eyed viewers. Beyond aesthetics, their behaviors exhibit mirrored traits, albeit inverted. Alison's obsession is dark and destructive, a black hole sucking in all light. Madison's is nurturing and constructive, a guiding star. This duality screams, good twin versus evil twin, a trope as old as storytelling itself, from biblical Cain and Abel to modern thrillers like Dead Ringers. Yet, differences abound, adding complexity to the theory. Alison is the villain incarnate, impulsive, vengeful, her actions driven by raw emotion. She's the storm, unpredictable, destructive, leaving wreckage in her wake. Madison, conversely, is the calm, rational, compassionate, her medical background grounding her in logic. Where Alison haunts from the shadows, Madison heals in the light. These contrasts don't debunk the twin idea, they enhance it. In soap operas, twins often represent polar opposites, their separation at birth leading to divergent paths shaped by environment. Imagine, Alison raised in turmoil, fostering her instability, Madison adopted into stability, channeling her intensity into medicine. The potential for drama is endless. ## fan theories ignite, sisters, twins, or something more? The online buzz surrounding this speculation is electric, with fans dissecting every clue like forensic experts. On Facebook groups dedicated to Beyond the Gates, one user posited, "What if Madison and Alison are related? We don't even know that much about Madison." I'm saying sisters. This theory gained traction, evolving into full-blown twin hypotheses. A viral video on the platform declared, "Alison Madison are twins." Chelsea faces a terrible shock, complete with edited clips highlighting their similarities. Reddit threads in r/thegates_CBS echo this sentiment, with posts like Alison, Chelsea, Madison prediction, exploring how a twin reveal could upend the love triangle. Some theories go further, suggesting they're not just twins but half-sisters, with Alison uncovering proof in a dramatic confrontation. Others propose a switched-at-birth scenario, a staple in soaps, where hospital errors or malicious intent separated them. YouTube breakdowns, such as Alison and Madison's shocking identities, they are sisters, amass views by analyzing subtle hints, like Madison's unease when Alison is mentioned, or a shared necklace motif glimpsed in separate scenes. Even message boards on soaps.com buzz with discussions. Madison seemed bothered that Chelsea was talking with Alison for so long. And Madison doesn't seem like the type to want to share. These fan insights aren't baseless. The show's writers have a history of drawing from classic tropes, and the Dupree family's web of secrets provides fertile ground. Chelsea's own backstory, marked by family betrayals, mirrors this, making her the perfect unwitting discoverer. Imagine the scene: Chelsea, rummaging through Madison's belongings during a vulnerable moment, stumbles upon an old photo album. Faded pictures reveal two identical girls in pigtails, laughing under a summer sun. The caption, "Me and my sister, before everything changed." The camera zooms in on Chelsea's widening eyes, her world shattering as thunder rumbles outside, a classic soap storm signaling revelation. ## dramatic twists ahead, how the story could unfold. If the twin theory holds, the ramifications would be cataclysmic, elevating Beyond the Gates to legendary status. Picture Chelsea's discovery, not in a quiet moment, but amid high-stakes drama. Perhaps Alison escapes prison, a daring breakout involving bribed guards and a midnight dash through rain-soaked alleys. She confronts Madison at the hospital, their first face-to-face since childhood. The air crackles with tension as Alison sneers, "You think you can steal my life? My love? We're blood, sister, two sides of the same cursed coin." Madison, cornered, reveals the truth. Separated at birth after their parents' tragic accident, Alison was raised by abusive relatives, while Madison found refuge in a loving adoptive home. The contrast forged their paths, Alison's rage, Madison's restraint. Chelsea, overhearing, reels from the betrayal. How could Madison keep this secret? Was their love built on lies? The ensuing confrontation could span episodes, tears streaming down Chelsea's face as she demands answers, Madison pleading for understanding, Alison lurking in the background like a vengeful ghost. Flashbacks would flesh out their shared history, toddler twins playing in a sun-dappled yard, a car crash tearing them apart, hospital mix-ups sealing their fates. Dramatic irony abounds, Alison's obsession with Chelsea stemming from a subconscious need to reclaim what Madison stole: stability, love, identity. But what if the story defies prediction? Soap operas thrive on subverting expectations. Perhaps they're not twins at all, but clones, a sci-fi twist tying into Madison's neurological expertise. Or Alison could be a figment of Chelsea's trauma-induced hallucinations, with Madison as the real antagonist pulling strings from afar. Fan theories warn of this. What if there's a plot twist and Alison isn't the dangerous one? Chelsea might discover the secret only to find it's a red herring, leading to an even darker revelation, like a shared parent in the Dupree family, making them cousins and complicating romances further. Pros for the twin plot: it fits the show's theme of hidden family ties, amplifies drama, and allows for redemption arcs. Alison could seek therapy, bonding with Madison over lost time. Cons: it risks cliché overload, potentially alienating viewers tired of recycled tropes. As one fan noted, they have a fixation about swapping twins, faking DNA, and stealing babies. It's been done 100 times. Yet, in skilled hands, even familiar stories feel fresh. ## comparisons to soap legends, lessons from the past. To gauge likelihood, let's draw parallels with iconic soaps. General Hospital's Heather Weber and her twisted family secrets mirror Alison's instability, while Days of Our Lives has mastered twin switches with Sammy and her siblings. In The Bold and the Beautiful, sibling reveals often revolve around obsession and romance, much like here. Beyond the Gates echoes these, but with a modern twist, focusing on LGBTQ+ relationships, adding layers of representation. Chelsea's arc, from victim to empowered discoverer, could parallel All My Children's Erica Kane, turning personal pain into triumphant revelation. Hypothetical episodes abound in my mind: a DNA test scene, tense and silent save for the hum of lab equipment, results unfolding in slow motion. Chelsea's family rallies, but fractures emerge. Bill Dupree, perhaps hiding his own connection to the twins' past. Madison's obsession admission retroactively gains menace. Was it sisterly protectiveness disguised as love? Alison's prison hauntings, coordinated with Madison for some ulterior motive? The drama could culminate in a cliffhanger wedding interrupted by the truth, veils torn aside as literally as figuratively. Will Alison and Madison's story unfold as predicted? The evidence tantalizes: similarities in appearance and demeanor, fan fervor, and the soap genre's love for familial shocks. Yet, unpredictability is the heartbeat of Beyond the Gates. Chelsea might uncover the secret unexpectedly, perhaps during a medical crisis where Madison's blood type matches Alison's too perfectly. Or the plot could swerve, revealing them as unrelated rivals, their likeness a mere coincidence amplified by obsession. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.